I gonna cry over my milk if it don't spill? So why am I gonna cry over my milk if it don't spill?
LDNRBS. We got another guest in the building. Let's give a clap for Madz Half-Life in the building.
Yo. What we saying?
Trying to give a little introduction here. I have to. This is the same guy that definitely started off Shades, just in case you didn't know. But let's get into this. Just in case you didn't know, of course. You know what it is. But Madz,
Yo.
Tell us about yourself, man. Who are you?
Madz, 21 years of age, Southeast London.
Yes.
Come with that R&B
from the end.
This happens every week.
Yeah, no,
anytime anyone from South.
Anybody's a man.
You have to big up the thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's mad.
Come on.
You gonna ask him where he's from himself now?
Yeah, go on. Where you from?
Grove Park, man. Grove Park says.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Over them sides there.
Mad.
Man.
But also, you're a singer.
I don't like that one. You know. I don't like calling myself a singer because that brings a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, especially when it's with all the people that are coming up in the scene now. Who should I name drop? Shay, for example.
Oh, most definitely.
That's a singer. That is a singer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I just prefer to be like a rap artist, even though I use a lot of like melodic, you know what I'm saying? A lot of melodic elements. I feel like I can outbar a lot of people too. So it's like it's a mix of both, and there's both elements within a lot of my music. You know what I'm saying?
Mad, you can sing though. Serious? That's an interesting concept. I think most people would probably see you first off saying, "Oh yeah, you could definitely sing."
It did. I don't know. When you see the project and when you see a lot of other stuff that are coming out, like even when L.Y.L.A dropping the new video that I put out on my Twitter, like that shows like that's like I'm not just like I don't just use melodic elements like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've got other stuff that I do. So I think it's just a thing where I need to maybe push it and maybe a little bit more forward, maybe a little bit. But you know, we got a lot of time for that stuff. You know what I mean?
Let's get into Live Young, Love Always. So tell me, what is the sound of this project? Where are we going with this? The sound of it, I'd say it's very R&B. It's not what you'd expect from me, but it's still a lot of it is a lot of stuff. I feel like it's gonna take me into my own thing a lot. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people have said a lot of stuff with like I've only had like 5 tunes out really. So with that, I feel like with my project like Live Young Love Always, I feel like it's gonna separate me from a lot of other people. Really put me in my lane, really show what it is that I've been doing these past like 3 years behind the scenes, like just building it up to this project.
So have you been working on the project for 3 years or?
Yeah, like I'd say I've been working on it for 3 years, but it was meant to be something completely different before. Okay. And then changed again, and then changed again, and then etc.
So would you say you're the type of person to kind of like take time with projects, or not rush projects, but kind of take time, listen to it? Yeah. If it's not right,
like I'm the type to make a whole project then delete it.
Okay.
Real.
Okay. That's real though.
I'm that type of person. Like my manager will tell you, like I'm that, like that's what annoys him the most. Like I'm that type of person. Like I'll really do a whole project and I'll delete it. If I'm not feeling it, I'll delete it.
Has this happened with this one?
Yeah, like the thing with L.Y.L.A, it was meant to be a 3 projects EP initially, and then of course having the concept, having like the ideas that I was having, it was just like, it was just calling, like is there something where I had to expand on it because it was like it was itching me and I didn't want to like just kind of force out this 3 project thing. So it's kind of like some of the songs on there you won't know, but some of them are like 3 years, 2 years old. You won't know though.
I was also gonna say too, you're an artist that's got hundreds of thousands of views or listens on SoundCloud, literally. Did you feel any pressure coming out of an actual project now? Because you've had those songs that have definitely gone.
Yeah. No, I don't feel no pressure.
You let me straight in the eye when he said that. So he was like, I feel no pressure.
I don't. The reason why I don't feel no pressure is because I've always said for years now, like anything that I've put out on my SoundCloud, I know that it's not going to be better than what's on my project. That wouldn't make sense. So everything that's happened up until this point, it's been unplanned, but it's been planned at the same time. There's nothing that's come my way where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I weren't expecting that. Like at the end of the day, a lot of luck has to come your way. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta stay prayed up, man, and just do what you gotta do, man. It's literally that.
Is there anything in particular that you're trying to say in the new project, or? To anybody or to?
I feel like there's a big balance to it, because I feel like, of course, the majority of my fan base is girls, but on this project,
how do you feel about that? Sorry,
how do I feel? How do I feel? How do I feel about that? I feel fine, man. You know, it's you know,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you know, it's had a few been a few mad moments.
Oh,
but
damn.
Okay.
But I want to know about them.
No, we won't discuss that one.
We won't
even
discuss.
your manager turned around. He was like, "Don't tell them right now."
No, you know what it is? It's not even mad like that. It's just like, Twitter's an open place. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely.
So it's like when you get like certain people who ain't got no filter and them type of things there, it's a bit mad and you can't really reply, because then it brings it onto your TL. And
of course. Screenshot.
I'm not even getting into that. But it's been listen. But yeah, regardless of that, like, yeah, I feel like that's my main fan base. But with the L.Y.L.A project, I feel like it's gonna be a thing where man them are like, yeah, I understand. Even though a lot of the stuff that goes on, I have to say before anyone listens to the project, there's a lot of stuff in there that has not happened and I have not done personally.
Okay,
let me just put that out there.
Do you want to give any exclusive of anything that is in this project that someone could think, what was that, man?
You know, there's cheating involved in the project, so it's like I just want to put out there that has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying?
Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer.
You know what I'm saying?
That.
So has it been like a conscious thing to not put out too much music, not to oversaturate?
Yeah, kind of, because there was a point where I didn't put out music 6 months between each other and 3 months and etc. I feel like the closest I've ever put out something between each other is like a month, and that was literally Fuego and Smile For Me, and those two are like the biggest songs that I've basically got that are out there. So, you know, I'm not really one to oversaturate with music. It doesn't really make sense to me.
So how many tracks are on the project?
There are 8 tracks on the project.
Okay.
Were there any throwaways or songs that you thought, nah, I ain't gonna cut it? You threw away or?
Yeah. There's been a few. There's been plenty of tracks that were probably meant to be on there. Didn't make it.
Was it originally supposed to be 8 tracks or?
No, originally it was meant to be 3. Okay. It was meant to be a 3 track EP.
Okay.
And then obviously, as I said before, like I expanded on it, and it became 8 tracks in it. And
you planning visuals and stuff for?
Yeah. I've got visuals in thoughts. Like I'm thinking about things, like, because I'm sure if you don't see any of the visuals that I've got out now, you know, like, I don't ramp with visuals like that. Like at the end of the day, I make good music, so I wouldn't want to be putting out visuals that aren't subpar or better than my music. You know what I'm saying? So it all has to come into. But we're thinking on it. I'm not really here to like just come in here and do something mediocre. Like I want to do something that's proper, different from what everyone else is doing, as well as, you know, conveying the message that's in my music.
Real.
In 3 words, could you describe the vibe of the project?
Vibe.
That's a good question.
That's a very good question.
Because you make vibey music, like.
Yeah. I'd say trippy, waves, sensual,
mad thing.
I'll give it them 3 for now. Like when you listen to it, obviously you'll have your own 3 words for it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'll give it for now.
Also, I wanted to say too. Like we all grew up on the Mogos. No one can deny that. How did it feel when you see that they pinpointed you as one of the 10 that they think is gonna make something happen in the future?
It was mad. It was so mad because I was. Where was I when it happened? I can't remember where I was, but I was so confused because there was one time I was somewhere on my way to my bridges and they put me in the Connect playlist, the first Connect playlist. So they'd already contacted me before to tell me that I was going to be in that. And then this top 10 thing came out and I was just confused. I was like, I ain't done nothing. That's what I kept thinking in my head, like I ain't done much. And it was the kind of thing where I'm like, there was even a point before the EP was done, like that whole announcement with the mother was it kind of put me under a bit of pressure, like it pressured me, because I thought, okay, now I've got to rush to kind of like live up to what they're saying about me and but then it was like,
it's what it is.
Like, come on, man, like, you know what you're on. Like it couldn't matter if it's 2 years after that, you know.
Well, yeah, because you're saying that you haven't done much, but clearly you have, because
like
you got noticed.
Like
exactly, you got noticed. And also, do you look out for that? Are you the type of artist to kind of look out for the accolades and Yeah, I need my respect.
Nah. The game is a funny game.
Most definitely.
The game is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I've known that before I've come into it. So people are gonna support whoever they support. I feel like the difference between me and maybe some other artists, my stuff is homegrown. Like everything that I've got up to this point is homegrown. Everyone knows that I've been making music from a very young age, and the fan base has just grown from me making songs, old songs, like songs that aren't even on my SoundCloud no more, like Skip the Foreplay and Sitting Waiting and those type of tunes there. Like that's foundation, Madz. So like it's just grown and grown and grown. My fan base has grown, as opposed to obviously you get some man that are literally here and then it takes the one hit wonder and they're there. You know what I'm saying? So there's no right way of getting into the game, you know what I'm saying? But in saying that, the way that I've done it, there's no way that you can't see longevity, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the longer I take with things, the longer I'm around at the end of the day. That's the way I see it. There's no rush whatsoever. So
now I also wanted to say too, if anyone knows me, I'm R&B. I listen, I love hip-hop, I love grime, I love UK hip-hop, but I am R&B. Now tell me what you used to listen to growing up.
I was mainly reggae, R&B, soul, jazz, the whole like shebang.
Some names.
When I was growing up, so when most of my family are DJs, innit? So when it's like, when you're talking like what my family played, so when you're talking like the Red Groove and them kind of tunes there, you're talking like the Tina Marie's, the like
tell them
the bare people. I can't even name drop right now, but like there was a lot of tunes where them underground tunes with the Mini Ripper and that type of, because the thing is with me and music, it's like regardless if I wasn't talented enough to do it, I'd still be a lover of it. I'm a collector. I'm a collector of music. I collect it. You know what I'm saying? So I've got tunes from 60s before all of that. Obviously with the reggae, you had growing up on Sanchez, Perez, etc. And then there was still rap in there. Like obviously MTV Bass used to be very big at the time. Course. So when I'm little, when I'm watching that, you got Ludacris doing mad videos, and you got like all types of rappers that were out, Busta Rhymes, all of those types of people. And then obviously when I've touched secondary school now, so I'm about 11, that's when I got introduced to grime properly. And you know, grime, where like my age group is basically the last age group of those that was proper within the culture. So it was like every morning go to school, spit bars on the bench before you go to form, and
take off your tie.
Take your time, do your bars. Lunchtime, do the same. Go home, write new bars. Next morning, you're doing the same thing again.
So real. When you really think London culture at that time, really
like literally, this is 06, 07 time. So it's like that's literally like what we were doing, innit? And then you know, you just keep getting better. I was always good at poetry, regardless. Anyway, I was always good at English in primary school. Carried it over to secondary school, and then first started recording when I was about 15. Was still doing grime at the time, but we were still doing grime and doing rap at the same time as well. And then like the melodic elements of things, it just kind of grew from there. Like everyone knows like my favorite genre is R&B anyway. Like I bang out R&B.
I got some questions for you.
Big lover of hip hop too.
I got some questions for you. R. Kelly, Donell Jones, or Jodeci?
What kind of question is that? How are you giving me a group in there as well? That's unfair.
Do you know what I mean?
It's real.
You have to give me group.
R. Kelly was that good.
You have to give me group at least.
Jodeci, Jagged Edge. That's a hard one. Did Joel just say Jagged Edge? Jodeci.
There would be no Jagged Edge without Jodeci. One is the child of the other.
I hear that.
Probably right with that still.
So one is the child of the other.
Party or Bryson Tiller?
Party. Please.
Yeah, come on, man.
Just listening now. Come on.
Okay, it's not that much of a landslide.
It is. It's a landslide. It's a landslide. Party is king. Like he's actually king at this.
1 and 2 was a bit special still.
112 or Jagged Edge? What?
112 or Jagged Edge? That's Jagged. That's Jagged Edge, man.
Okay.
Like 112 are bad, but like,
come on, you know what I'm saying?
That's Jagged
Edge, bro.
Yeah,
don't do that.
Okay, fair enough. I'll take that L. I'll take that L. But guys, listen. So your tape is called Live Young, Love Always. So I've got some corny questions for you. So I'm gonna ask you. It's all good. This is what Tyrone's about, you know.
What are you up to?
Let's get into it. So You go out with your girl and her friends. Mad's looking at me already like, what are you gonna say next? You go out with your girl and her friends. One of her friends is nicer than yours, and then she wants to do a thing with you and tell no one. A, live young and organize a hotel same week.
Ross.
B, shout no and leave. C, go tell your girl the situation and tell her she needs new friends. Which one? Don't look at your manager.
I'm a young black king. I'm gonna say no.
Jeez. Was that the PC? Was that for the timeline?
That's my miss. What are you talking about, man? That's my missus. Like, that's my missus. Like, surely I would have seen the nice friend if she's my girl by now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true. That's true. For real.
Right. So, Love Always. The new tape takes the whole UK by storm. Your new girl is beautiful. She's sexy. She has an amazing mind too. 2 years on, she gets bigger and is deemed overweight.
Oh my gosh!
Trap
me. What are you doing?
Do you use your new fame and get a new girl? B, do you ride with her and get her back to where she was? Or C, tell her you don't care that she's got bigger and love her always? Which one?
First, how big are we talking?
Big. She got big. Like she's been eating. I know Joel went.
You know them Oprah little them up and downs.
Right, just to say, I had no input in these questions, just so people know it.
I'm the type to I'm a gym goer, so we'll go together in it.
So you'll work her back to her situation. Yeah. That's real. That's real.
That is real.
Most definitely. Also, I want to ask, UK R&B. Tell us about it. What do you feel about UK R&B in the pocket in which you're about to jump into?
UK R&B, it's there. It's on its way. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm a part of it per se. I'm as strong as other artists are. I feel like you know, having a melodic element doesn't necessarily mean that you are in R&B. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of talented singers and a lot of talented people in this game. You know what I'm saying? Underground artists, that's where it all starts. You know what I'm saying? And I've been to a lot of shows, seen a lot of artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even have to name drop her again. Shay, for example, she's on the project as well. Actually,
Jeez.
The way that she's doing things, is like it's next level. It's next level. Like it's next level. I haven't heard her do a bad note. Like, it's just next level. So that's the top of that whole thing that you're saying, that UK R&B. Like, that's what everybody needs to aim to do. You know what I'm saying? So with her running it right now, for me anyway, there's no way that it can't be going upwards. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Is there a goal for you, like a particular goal? Are you aiming for something specific, or is it just keep going until it don't stop, basically?
At times there's a goal, and at times there isn't. Like, I feel like because I'm just in love with what I do in general, there's not much of a goal. At the same time, I'm not here to play games, so it's like,
no pun intended. No pun intended. No
joker. No pun intended whatsoever. No game.
You hear that?
Of course. Like, I'm just an ambitious individual. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing where I'm not going to do this to be aiming low or just to be here. Like, I want to be at the top of what I do.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? It's still a very, at the end of the day, as you said, like, even though I use melodic things, I'm a rapper first and foremost. I started out rapping. Like, the competitive nature within me is just, it's there. I feel like if I come across another rapper, I feel like I'm gonna feel like I can out-rap you. That's just how I feel, because I'm a rapper at heart. You know what I'm saying? So of course I aim for the top. I aim for the top with everything. It's just a thing where I'm not hungry for a lot of other stuff that I'd say other people are hungry for. You know what I'm saying? Even though,
can you give me an example?
Like, even though money's important, I wouldn't say I'm hungry for it like that. Like, I wouldn't want to sacrifice the I wouldn't want to sacrifice the quality of my music or the lane that I'm in or the amount of music that I want to make for a certain amount of money, because it just doesn't, spiritually not correct for me. You know what I'm saying? So that type of thing. But that doesn't mean I'm knocking anyone that wants it for money. You need money, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel for me it's just something that I'm not really into. I'd rather like really do things because I want to do them. But yeah, in terms of a goal, yeah, you got to aim for the top. Like I don't want just this just isn't for me. Like it's for other youths that want to do things and want to elevate towards us. For me and all my brethren, all my family, like I've got to try and go for the top. There's no point if I'm not doing that.
In 5 years, what do you think Madz will be doing?
Lord knows. Only the Lord knows, man. Only Jah himself knows. I think it could go anywhere, man. Like a lot of stuff is not in our hands as much. Like I can work as hard as I want. A lot of stuff isn't in my hands, but hopefully, 5 years better than what I am now. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, that's all I could say.
Real guys, we have Madz in the building.
Come on,
give him a clap out here for sure.
Come on, G.
For sure. Looking forward to the next project and the listening party. Tell them.
Yes. We have L.Y.L.A listening party, which is on the 25th of August, Hackney Attic. Starting time is at 7 p.m. Standard tickets are out now. Early bird tickets are gone, so make sure that you get your standard tickets. All the information is on all of my social media, which is Madz Half Life, MADZ HALFLIFE on everything. So yeah,
go and do that.
Most definitely. And what's your socials too? Just last.
MADZ HALFLIFE.
Oh, we did. See, I'm not listening to that. That's bad, isn't it?
That's on everything. If you want to catch me on Snapchat, want to catch me on Insta, want to catch me on Twitter, the whole shebang is all Madz Half Life. Even my SoundCloud, most importantly, it is all there.